Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into some hot topics. Let's go. Honey, shout out to the person who sent me this and shout out to Kempire because we have been trying to find out who Kelly's husband is. Don't worry, I got you. I see why. I get it. And P.S. Kelly is actually divorced, right? She's going through it on the show, but in real time right now, she is divorced. Great job. Child, these Braxtons, I've never seen so much dysfunction in a family. I mean, for real, for real. Like, if you just think about people you've seen on television, people you may know in real life, like, if you know somebody as dysfunctional, I know they're in your top three. So, yesterday, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, was Tamar's birthday. It's Tamar Day, right? Tony said, wanted to post that gorgeous picture of you, but I'm blocked. Anyway, happy birthday, Tay. So then Tamar posts this, a conversation with her and Tony, right? And at the bottom down here, she says, y'all gonna stop playing with me. It's my birthday. I'm celebrating with my friends and not bothering a soul. You did it to be mean, like we don't talk. Happy birthday to me anyway. Love you. Hold on. Child, and they clearly are not following each other. I just don't understand these girls. Like, I just don't get them. Like, what are you mad about? Well, I don't understand. It's not for me to understand. Let's keep going. Child, so Mia and Ink are on the radio having exclusive conversations about housewives, Gordon, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, their relationship. This particular conversation, you can go to the girls fighting, right? So Mia is talking to Ink and she tells him why she walked out. She says she walked out because, first of all, her feet were hurting. And the second reason she walked out is because she was ready to knock the brakes off of Giselle's head. Because she said there is no way there wasn't a camera and the people around that Giselle would have talked to her in that manner. And she said, you know that, right? She said there's no way she would have done that. But then when she got to talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, child, she was like, oh, I love them. I love Portia. She talked about her connection with the girls. And she was like, they're just fun shade. And the girls and cars and clothes and lunches. It's okay, Mia. We got enough going on over there right now in Atlanta. We're good right now. You just figure out what you need to do with Gordon so you can be with Ink. You got a lot of stuff you need to worry about. Get your business straight, and then we'll check you out later. This is for my Snowfall people, right? If you're waiting on the spinoff of Wanda and Leon, maybe wait no more, because Snowfall spinoff is getting ready to do a pilot because we heard about it in 2023, and it's an untitled series, brings back Gail Bean as Wanda Belle Simmons and Isaiah John as Leon Simmons. That was such a good show. And these are phenomenal actors. That's going to be exciting. So Plies has dropped a lawsuit against Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla and Soulja Boy. Now, also remember that Cardi B was wrapped up in this also because she was on the remix of this song with Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion, right? The rapper had claimed that a legally cleared sample featured in Wannabe contained unclear materials from an earlier song. Filed in federal court last year, the case claimed that Megan and Glorilla stole Plies' material indirectly by legally sampling a Soulja Boy song, a track that the lawsuit alleged had itself illegally used material from its 2028 track, Me and My Goons. I'm glad that he dropped it because everybody makes good music. And I'm sure they have talked about it or whatever and got it all straight. And it probably been some money on the table too. But I'm glad he dropped this lawsuit. When I tell you Eris Harris is just doing her big one. So Eris is in the new NBC show, something about the garden. Hold on. It's called Grosse Pointe Garden Society, right? You can watch it on NBC or you can watch it on Peacock. But baby, she is in here and she is playing the daughter of one of the girls that was on How to Get Away with Murder. And it's so cute. Tiny posted it. She said, I'm late but I'm super proud of the youngest child of mine escalating in so many ways in the world. And she's so good. She's like coloring a sheet of paper, and her mother has cheated on the dad, and she's coloring Uncle Gary, who's the man that the mother cheated with, and her. This look. I'm gonna have to watch it on Peacock. I think I'm gonna have to get into this. Just want to stop by to let y'all know the Target is losing money daily, right? Our dollars hold power. According to Forbes, Target suffered nearly $1 billion loss after Black History Month boycotts and DEI rollbacks. Target really should not have done that. And I'm going to tell you something. We were going to probably boycott anyway, but they definitely should have let their stockholders know what they were going to do with this DEI situation, because that's what really got the ball rolling. But let's keep going. Okay, so I'm listening to Sweet Tea's podcast, right? I'm not going to say she's out, but I am going to say it sounds like she's out, right? Because she talked about how this paycheck is not worth, what she's gone through on the show. She also talked about how close her and Toya were, how they had gone out, but this is their job. And when the cameras come on, they change, right? And she talked about her relationship with Simone. She said, I love Simone down. Contessa, she said, I love Contessa down. She said, Simone can switch it up too, but, they can have a conversation. She said, me and Simone can talk. So, time will tell. I don't know. But I would not be angry if she didn't come back. And I don't mean for anything else but for her mental, physical, and emotional health. That's it. Child, if your household is making less than $200,000 a year, I don't know what all you got to do, but your kids can go to Harvard for free. I might have to look into it. But this is what's going on with Harvard. This is cool. It will go tuition free for students from families making $200,000 or less. I think that's great, but I'm sure that there are some requirements. Child, when I saw this, I was like, Offset is rock bottom. Allegedly, Offset accused of punching a woman in the face at Boomtown Casino in Louisiana. Y'all, Boomtown Casino in Louisiana needs somebody to come over there and mow the grass. Do you understand? When I tell you we stop at Boomtown for a bathroom break sometimes when we on our way to Grenada, Mississippi. That's the stop because it's on the right side of the highway. But we haven't stopped there in a minute because it's like a desert. What are you doing over in Boomtown? Because I know he playing the penny machine. Because nobody's going to know him when he goes in there. But if you put your hands on somebody, sir, you deserve whatever you get. Okay. I do not care what she thinks about the show at all. I could care less about what she thinks. But when Kandi was asked, like, what do you think about Portia not posting Shamea or not doing something with Shamea? And this is Kandi's face when the person asked her that question. She was like, she didn't. And she said, you know what, real talk, right now it seems like they're playing nice. She said, but they really not. They really don't see it for each other. And then when she got to talking about what she thinks, that's when I stopped. But at this point, Kandi said these two, Shamea and Portia, don't see it for each other. But I knew it was going to be a problem because we saw it in the preview. And it's sad that it is. And I think it's some jealousy in there, right? We're going to talk about it. I'm not going to show you this actual action, but Tracy Morgan was wheeled off in a wheelchair at the Knicks game. He was sitting courtside and got sick and regurgitated onto the floor. Now, the Knicks went on to win 116-95, but he was rolled out. I don't know what the problem was, but I hope he's better. Y'all, we have to have Hot Topics tomorrow. But I cannot do it in the evening. I have something I have to do tomorrow evening. So it's going to have to be in the morning. So I think I'm just going to go with my 11 Central, 12 Eastern, okay? So I'll see y'all tomorrow, and I'll make a post and put it out here so we don't forget. One other thing. Is Rihanna pregnant or is this old? Let me know.